All right, are we ready for the graduates to come in? Okay. Graduates, please come in. Oh. All right, thank you, everyone. Please be seated. Good afternoon. My name is Michelle Noriega. I'm the assistant principal at MATEC, and I would like to thank everyone and welcome you to the Marshall-Lyon County Public Library. And on behalf of the staff and the students at MATEC, I'd like to thank you for coming and helping us celebrate the success of these 13 graduates. At this time, I would also like to recognize our principal, Brian Jones, our director of business services, Bruce Lamprecht, the board members present, Bill Swope, Dion Karen, Matt Coleman. Thank you. I would also like to give a special recognition to Frank Morse. He's somebody who is a very quiet, humble, consistent friend and supporter of the MATEC students. We also have a new group of friends that are supporting the MATEC students, and they are the Big Table Board, comprised of Bruce and Linda Sogstad, Sarah and Mike Peterson, and the YMCA. So thank you all. Thank you, family members and friends, for being here. Our first class speaker is Blake Thomas. Blake Thomas came to MATEC at the end of November in 2015 from Minnesota. He successfully completed the 16-credit welding program while here. Blake?
A wise man once told me, "Congratulations, you just finished the easiest part of your life." Thanks, Jeppy. Don't be afraid to take on the next challenge. Life without challenges would be boring, pointless. When someone says I can't or won't be able to do something, it just makes me want to do it more. There are two reasons: to prove them wrong and to prove to myself that I can do whatever I put my mind to. The world is changing, for the good and for the bad. You can respond to this situation in two ways. You can take it and make the best of it and keep moving forward, or you can let it beat you down and keep you there. Everybody has choices. These choices will affect your future either in a positive or negative way, but only you can choose how you live. Next part. When I was gone for the first few weeks at the beginning of third quarter, I missed a lot of school. When I got back, the teachers and staff helped me get back on track by pushing me and telling me every day that I could do it, and I could catch up, and I could graduate. I had to catch up on my work because I needed those credits to graduate. I had to learn to ask for help, talk more to teachers, and even do some homework at home. I chipped away at it, and by the end of third quarter, I was back on track. Of course, I still had to pass all those fourth quarter classes. Those were times I was sure I wasn't gonna make it, but I did. So remember, don't let others tell you what you can and can't do. You decide, but you may have to learn to ask for some help along the way. Don't be passive and watch life pass you by. Live each day the best you can. Will you have bad days? Yes, everyone does. The smart ones figure out how to own it and move on.
Thank you, Blake. You have been amazing. You really pushed yourself. We appreciate that. Our keynote speaker today is Ms. Shonda Bassett. This is Shonda's 6th year at MATEC, and although she is our student services person, she is more like a second mom to many of our students. Staff and students alike are happy to see her smiling face in the morning and hear her make good choices mantra at the end of each day. Shonda?
Good afternoon. Thank you to the brave graduates who dared to give me a microphone. Trust me, I've been in weddings, they don't let me have the microphone. I've thought about what I was going to say ever since the day I was asked to give this speech. And I know some of you are probably worried. Is she really going to do the entire speech using 80s song lyrics? Or recite the Serenity Prayer, both of which I do very often. Luckily for you guys, one of these great students came up and said, Shonda, all we really want is for you to be you. Keep it real, keep it honest. Fortunately, they did not say keep it short. So, here I am, seniors. You want honest? Here it is. Holy cow, you made it. Yeah! There were some tough days. Okay, maybe months. But you kept on going and you graduated. I am so proud of each of you. I have been told so often how the kids are so lucky to have me. And I find that so funny because it is I who is lucky to have them. Each of them have taught me something every day, good, bad, but every day. I look at Garrett and Ashlyn. They came to MATEC, worked hard, worked quietly, and got done with school early. Ash came from Minnesota, done at the semester, took CNA, didn't even have to show up this quarter. Rock star. Makes me so proud. Noah, Elva, when you came to MATEC, I remember thinking how reserved and quiet you were, and how was I going to get you out of your box? Well, didn't need me. By the end of this year, Noah had the whole welding room in stitches laughing, and Elva, she is straight up ready for college. This girl's got it figured out, so I'm so proud of them. And then we have sweet Belle, my lovely peacock, and my fiery redhead Erin. Every day they came to my office, every day sharing a story, and every day baffled my imagination. I appreciate your stories. I appreciate your sincerity, and it's weird for me to talk to you guys and be me and have my back to you, so I'm sorry. Brady, Alex, Sid, you three each gave me some gray hairs, but when push came to shove, every one of you pushed harder, and you're here, and I'm proud of you guys. Marissa and Blake, it has been a pleasure watching you guys grow up and find your path. Marissa is amazing in the daycare, and I look forward to her getting her degree and coming back and working with us there. Blake, I've watched you and your dad find your passion for welding. You are both truly an example of the confidence MATEC gives each person who walks through our building. Thank you. And finally, AJ and Lexi G.
Best for last.
First off, I'm pretty sure you owe me a lifetime of granola bars. Let me tell you, AJ has made me realize that someone who can walk in, seem a little rough around the edges with some of his words and some of his outfits, can have the kindest soul of anyone I've ever met. And I will miss seeing you every day, AJ, and I wish you the best. Today, just so you know, he came in and I said, AJ, you're looking good. He's like, yeah, I know, I have a mirror. So there you have it. Lexi G, she's kind of the shining light of the day. Some days aren't always easy. This girl will walk into my office, open up the door, give me her smile, and walk back out, just to make sure I am having a good day. I will miss that smile, but I know you're going to do great things, and I know I'll see you lots. But as much as I would like to continue to bask in the glory of each of your successes, you didn't do it alone. A parent once told me, it takes a village to raise that boy, AJ. I wonder what dad that was. So I'm going to name some people that I find important. When you hear your name called, please stand and stay standing. To the teachers and paras from kindergarten until now, working tirelessly to help you succeed, please stand. I know a lot of you already are standing. To the crossing guards, bus drivers, maintenance workers, and lunch ladies who made sure you got to school safely and well fed, please stand. I know we have a lunch lady out there. There she is. Board members, administrators, and admin assistants who made sure we had checks and balances in our school, please stand. Right here, guys. Classmates and friends, which I know we have a lot here, so if you are a friend of them or a classmate, please stand. They kept us going, even when we were feeling the senior slide. Come on, guys. Let's see you guys, stand up. Brothers and sisters, some of which encouraged us to follow in their footsteps, and others that we knew we had to be the example for. Please stand. Our school counselors, school nurses, resource officers, Greater Minnesota, you have been there for us in our darkest hour and helped us to be strong. Please stand. Parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, please stand. I am sure that there are a lot of you who are thinking, thank goodness I will not have to hear Shonda's scratchy voice on the phone anymore. I am also sure that you are as proud as I am to see that signed diploma. Seniors, please stand. Look around. These are the people that have been there for you for the past 18 years, and these are the people who will continue to be there for you as you leave MATEC and find your own way. I think it is time that we give them a thank you. Good luck, and remember, make good choices. Thank you.
Thank you, Shonda. Now, before our next student class speaker, we have a song from the beautiful and talented Katherine Schaefer. Katherine, or Kit, is a 10th grader. She came to us to MATEC from the high school. She's going to be singing This Is Me from The Greatest Showman. Katherine?
hits my skin will fly away, 'cause today won't let the shame sink in. We are bursting through the barricades and reaching for the sun. We are warriors, yeah, that's what we become. But won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. And the sharpest words wanna cut me down. I'm gonna send a flood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching out to the beat of drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me. Oh, the sharpest words wanna cut me down. I'm gonna set a fire and I'll drown them out. This is brave, this is Bruce, this is who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching out to the beat of drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me. And I know that I deserve your love. There is nothing I'm not worthy of. This is me.
Wow. Thank you, Katherine. That was beautiful. Okay. Our next class speaker this year, excuse me, that's quite moving, is Marissa Christensen. Marissa came to MATEC in April of her junior year. Since then, she's been like a daughter to us, and we are so happy to see her grow and graduate. Marissa?
Hi, everyone. Maybe. It sure has been one bumpy ride to get here today, but oh God. Whew. All the nights of trying to finish homework have finally paid off. Okay. We're good. Yeah. Trying to understand the coursework, trying to figure out what in the world I'd be doing after I finally graduated, if I graduated. I don't know, it's all paid off just for this moment right here. I'm really thankful for everyone at MATEC, Noriega, Liana, Shonda, wherever she went to, Richardson, Anderson, both of them, all of them. They've had to put up with me for a lot of stuff. I know I used to give Noriega a lot of crap, so much sass. But she's put up with me, and I'm really thankful for everything that she's done for me. MATEC's given me so much opportunities that the high school never could. I was able to be an intern at the daycare, and I'm very thankful for that. I love kids. I'm on student council. I never had that opportunity at the high school. I got to be on yearbook committee as well, and I know I gave Anderson a lot of sass for that one, but it was fun. Yeah, and I don't know, that's all I got.
This is just kind of a sassy group in general. We usually don't have them talk back to us when we're talking about them, and they all have done that. All right, but we do. We have so many wonderful students here at MATEC, each with unique strengths. So next, we will recognize each departmental student of the year. Each department has chosen a student to recognize that best demonstrates the values of curiosity, participation, effort, and overall positive impact in the classroom. So at this time, I'd like the teachers to come forward, and each department will come up and say a few words about the student they chose and present them with a certificate.
I am presenting on behalf of Ms. Steinbach. She is the business teacher at MATEC and High School, and she gave her Student of the Year award for the business to Ashlyn Kraft. Ashlyn, please stand up. Hard work in her class, that you were always there on time, and you are a positive role model to all the other students, so congratulations.
Hi, my name is Rachel Anderson and I teach language arts at MATEC. And as I was glancing at all these students today, I really could say something about each one of them in regards to reading, writing, and just being wonderful users of voice and literature. But one student stood out. From the moment that the student got to the high school, I saw an amazing talent from this student, a zeal for reading, and just the most gifted writer. And you know what they say, she could be a thorn in my foot, but when she's pulled out, that thorn will be sorely missed. Marissa, you're my Student of the Year.
Hello, I'm Angela Anderson, and I teach health and Phy-Ed at MATEC. Love it out there. We have amazing kids. It was hard to pick just one kid. I think I asked Shonda if I can pick like a couple of them, but she said no. So the student that I picked, I've had this person in my class for the past few years. He's always been one to give a smile, and he's got a great dimple. He's going to go far in life. I remember the first day that I had this young man in class, and he would always come in late. And I said, "Where were you at?" "Oh, I was at the vending machine," I think he would always say. And I said, "You can come in here right away and not be late, every day." And then I think just, talking to him and getting to know him, he was pretty on time for the most part after that. So my Student of the Year has gone through a lot this year, and I guess I picked him because what he's done in his life is just amazing, and the choices that he's made, he's on a good path right now. So my Student of the Year is Blake Thomas.
Anderson always does that to me. She gives a really fabulous speech, and then I'm here with a few words. I'm Kathy Richardson. I teach science at MATEC. I'm not going to cry today. Is that why you didn't wear makeup? Exactly. Okay. I picked this student based upon the fact that everyone would recognize her laugh and will miss it greatly next year. Because not only could you hear her laughing in my room, but you could hear her all through B-Wing. And if she was in A-Wing, you could hear her in A-Wing. And then we knew that she was having a great day. So I would like to give my Student of the Year award to Lexi Galvan.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Tremblay. I teach art at MATEC. The person I chose for our department award this year is someone that has an amazing amount of creativity and curiosity, and you could give this person some glue and some sticks and some ribbon, and they would make a beautiful work of art. This person had a lot of art classes with me, and even when they weren't with me, they were still in the art room making pieces of artwork. You cannot get this person to stop making art, which is fabulous, and so I have no concerns about this person leaving and stopping creating and stop being creative and making things and adding to the world. This year the Student of the Year for Art is Belle.
I'm Brenda Elton. I teach math, and the student I selected, I chose him because he is a kind, respectful, and hardworking student. He was always very faithful in class, which for some of these kids, attendance is an issue. But he was there. And he worked really hard to pass his classes and to make sure he knew what he was doing. And a lot of kids, math isn't their thing, and they don't really want to put the effort into it, but he did. He even chose to do some of his math classes online, which is an extremely challenging thing to do. And so the award I'm giving goes to Noe Trejo.
Bryce Johnson, social studies. What we kind of look for here. What are you laughing at? You had your turn to talk. Called the whole school year. Before I was rudely interrupted. What are you laughing at, Blaine? I see. Anyway, so what we're looking for here in Social Studies Student of the Year is someone who's open to other perspectives, someone who is able to look past what they know, what they think, and be able to accept other people's ideas, which is a very tough thing to do, especially for kids at this age. And especially from how I heard how do I put this politely, stubborn, thick-headed, steel-plated skull individual. But he was able to kind of open that up and really take in other people's ideas, perspectives, and other things that can really happen for other people and kind of take that into their own ideas and perspective. So, believe it or not, AJ Katie. Yes. And by the way, he did wear his nice pants today. I just want everybody to know that. He tucked in his shirt. That's a first. I don't think I saw a single hole in that shirt.
Dude, I know, right?
I'm telling you. Blaine, you took one out of your playbook.
Thank you, teachers. All right, we have a couple of certificates to hand out for the welding program. We had 2 students this year who completed the 16-credit welding certificate. They are Jaden Walters, if you would come down. He's an 11th grader at MATEC. Why don't you stay up there? And then one of our seniors, Noe Trejo. Congratulations, gentlemen. Thank you. Now, typically, we have a presentation by the daycare students. They love to sing a song for the graduates. However, since we're in a different place, they weren't able to be here. And Carol Morse is, of course, with the students. She's the director of the daycare, and she would like me to present a certificate to 3 young women who have been with the daycare and with MATEC for quite a few years. And each of them did an amazing job. And we have checkout that happens on the last day of school for the seniors, and she was refusing to sign their checkout sheets because she did not want them to go. We told her we're just going to override that. They had to go. However, she did want to give them a big thank you, and we are happy to announce that all 3 of them are going into education and 2 of them into early childhood education, so they really aren't leaving us. So I'll have those students come down. Alexis Galvan, congratulations. Marissa Christensen. And Belle Nielsen. All right, before our final student class speaker, I have 2 last certificates to give out to a young woman who earned 2 scholarships for college this year, totaling $1,300. So, Belle Nielsen, would you come up? All right, our last student class speaker is Elva Rodriguez. Elva came to MATEC at the start of this school year from the high school. She's a bright young woman who we were glad to have her spend her senior year in our building. Elva?
Okay, hi. Okay, cool. Hi. Oh, hi. Hi, I didn't even see you walk in. My name is Elva, obviously. Yeah, I'm just gonna, okay. I transferred to MATEC at the beginning of my senior year. I feel like that's just an important thing to say before I start my speech. So it went by fast, just like all of our parents, our aunts and uncles, and our friends said it would. One day you're at freshman orientation sitting by your 12 closest friends and you start new classes and you start to get the hang of how this whole high school thing works and you feel hopeful. Before you know it, you're at senior orientation and in the blink of an eye, you're taking your last math class wondering, how did I ever get the hang of this crazy high school thing? And you feel, I lost my place. Then you're taking senior pictures, and before you have time to blink, you realize that your 12 closest friends now have 12 other closest friends, and you're not one of them, and that's okay, because now you have 12 other close friends. Time goes by in a blink of an eye, but within that blink, there are thousands of memories that I hope each and every one of you have cherished. There will be more hopeful days, like today, the day that some of us get our diplomas. Sorry, I'm like super nervous to be up here. 13 years of demanding work has done you well, but has also frustrated you and challenged you. And on most days, you thought you could not go on. Ahead of us are days like those, days where getting out of bed is harder than you thought, days where you want to up and leave because there's always tomorrow. Ahead of us are also days of hope, days where your grades are stable and you feel optimistic for your future. Eventually, you will forget all the important math formulas you had to know for your test. You will eventually forget the vocab sheets and the books you were given to read in class. You might even forget the songs you used to play way too loud in your friend's Impala or truck or Jeep or whatever it was a couple summers ago. But with this comes forgetting how embarrassed you were that you failed your biology quiz. You'll forget how stressful it was to get all of your assignments in before the quarter ended. You'll forget the mornings that you woke up way too late, and you might even forget how many times you were asked, "So what are you doing after high school?" I do not know all of your plans, but wherever you go, please take this. The real world does not start when you leave. You've been living it, and you have done so well living it. Go into your next chapter with the confidence that you can do anything you put your mind to. Maybe it doesn't mean much coming from me, but I do have hope in all of you, because we all have had our share of bad days, and we are still sitting here today. I wish success for all of you to come. And thank you to the entire MATEC staff for giving me such a tremendous amount of opportunity. I didn't think I was going to graduate on time, and when I transferred to MATEC, it was so welcoming and so nice. It was just so hopeful. Everyone always gave me hope to be here today, so thank you.
All right, thank you, Elva. We're going to be presenting the certificates now. However, before I do, I'm going to introduce each of the seniors to you. Seniors, as I call your name, please stand. I will say what your future plans are, and then we will hand out the certificates once I've done that with each student. Alexander Blowers. Alex plans on studying music production to become an audio engineer. Alan Cady. AJ is planning on going to Lake Area Tech to study diesel technology to become a diesel mechanic. Marissa Christensen. Marissa is planning on attending Minnesota West in Granite to become a preschool teacher. Braden Sitterman. In the immediate, Brady is planning on continuing to work at Viessmann's for the summer, and then attending either Minnesota West to be an electrician or heading to Staples to study heavy equipment, to become a heavy equipment operator. Ashlyn Kraft. Ashlyn plans to join the LPN program at Minnesota West in Granite and then go to SMSU for the RN program. Erin Eaton. Erin plans on attending college at Minnesota West in Canby to become a dental assistant. Alexis Galvin. Lexi is planning to attend Minnesota West for 2 years, then transfer to SMSU and become an early childhood teacher. Isabel Nielsen. Belle is planning on moving to Nebraska, where she will attend Southeast Community College to study sign language and to become a special education teacher. Sydney Omenge. Sydney is planning to continue working while she explores her options for college. Elva Rodriguez. Elva is planning on attending SDSU to take her generals. She has not decided yet on a major. Blake Thomas. Blake is planning on going to Minnesota West to continue his welding studies so he can become a welder. Noé Trejo. Noé is planning to attend Minnesota West in Jackson to finish his welding degree. He has received a $2,000 per year scholarship there, and while attending school, he plans to work at Echo, a company there. And our last graduate who was not able to be with us today is Garrett Wheats. And Garrett is also planning to attend Minnesota West. All right, at this time, if I could have Brian Jones, Bruce Lamprecht, and Linda Sogstad come up to help hand out gifts and certificates to the graduates. Here, I'll just maybe, Bruce, I'll give you those. They're in order. Okay. All right. Are you ready? Alexander Blowers. Alan Cady. Proud of you. Marissa Christensen. Braden Sitterman. Ashlyn Kraft. Aaron Eaton. Alexis Galvan. All right. Isabel Nielsen. Sydney Omenge. Elva Rodriguez. Blake Thomas. And last but not least, okay. And last but not least, Noe Trejo. Thank you. Graduates, we are happy for you. We wish you the utmost success. We look forward to hearing from you about your future successes and accomplishments. From the staff and the students at MATEC, along with your family and friends, we congratulate you. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the graduating class of 2018.